people who are going to be serving our community on the town council. And we'd like to start with Mayor Philip Kramer, beginning his third term and sporting brand new facial hair. Mayor Kramer, it's very elegant on you. Tell us about what you think your role is going to be for the next term.
I'm going to work on my beard and see if it fills in. My wife likes it so far, so we were good with that. No, we have some challenges. The healthcare is going way up for the town, the cost of healthcare. So we're actually going to go to self-insured, and that's going to be a challenge, introducing it to the employees. I think they're beginning to understand it and the differences in it. There's going to be a clinic available for them. Safety and roads, et cetera, et cetera. Lot to do.
Yes, a lot to do. And in your capable hands once again. Again, congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you.
And back in term number 3, Mayor Philip Kramer, who's also a physician and a very familiar face, although now you're going to have to look a little closer to verify that it's indeed him. So thank you, Mayor Kramer, for your time once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next we have Ms. Kimberly Francois, a vision of Franklin Township for well over 20 years serving on our council community. Kimberly, tell us, why are you doing this yet again? Besides the fact that we know you love it and you're dedicated.
Because they made me do it. There's so many people, when I said I was stepping down, so many people came to me and said, you know, Kimberly, you can't, we need you, the youth need you, the people in Franklin Township love you, they want you to serve, you back, I'm willing to do that. And I get constant reaffirmation from people day after day when I help people, when people call me, send me emails, and I'm actually able to help them. It may be something very little, but it gives me a lot of joy to know that God has blessed me to be a blessing to others. And what to much is given, much is required. And that's my personal mission, and I plan on fulfilling that.
As you have. And one of Kimberly's pet projects is the Franklin Township Youth Center. It's a multi-million-dollar organization that just caters to youths. Is it age 12 and up?
12 to 18.
And there was no charge, Franklin, for these kids to come to an organization where they learn sports, where they learn technology, where they learn film production, where they learn how to get along, where they have a place to hang after they are out of school for the day, where they feel safe, where they feel respected. And this was Kimberly's dream from the very first shovel in the ground. And it's now in its second year.
Yes. And there's a lot more work to do. We've gotten a $1 million grant from Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman, a grant from Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman. And
We're hung up on his title. Is Ram Ambarasan, who has been the deputy mayor for the last term, and he is a councilman at large right now. And tell us about what you think your role is going to be for your next term.
Thank you for having me here. So the next term is going to be very meaningful for me because we want to continue bringing in educational and training program opportunities for the unemployed and the youth of Franklin. We really want to improve what we can do for the people there in that space. So that I'm going to be working on that very hard. Of course, like Mayor said, the YMCA is another big project that we we have to work on funding that project. So I have decided to dedicate a lot of my time to make phone calls and meet people to mobilize some of the wealthy friends that I have to open up their wallets for the why. And not but the least, we have several assets in the town. These are old buildings, old spaces, not being used. They're just sitting there getting just dilapidated. So I need to find a way to produce some meaningful work to be done in those assets to make them useful for the township. And the last one I think I had was the Catalpa Park. If I can get the DEP to approve the project, we want to get that going, and we want to promote our youth activities, sports and games. So that's something that we want to be pushing through.
Well, you are a very familiar face now in our community. Whenever there's an event, there is Deputy Mayor Ram Ambarasan, the former Deputy Mayor Ram Ambarasan. So you've gotten the path created so that you can continue to be as effective as you have
Yes,
been.
in fact, somebody on Facebook called me the public relations councilman. On one of the ribbon cutting event, they named me that. But yes, I'm very happy to participate in all the businesses that open here. Always supporting small businesses. I've had small businesses myself in the past, and so that's important because they drive the economy of the town. They provide jobs to a lot of local people. They provide a venue for us to go and spend time, buy things, and make a living here. So that's very important that we all have to take time out to do that.
Yes, I agree. And thank you for your ambassadorship
Thank you.
in that level. And our newest member, not reelected, elected for the very first time, is Dr. Alex Karazi, who is the head of the Masjid AIE, as well as the head of the Interfaith Council. Please tell us how thrilled, we know you're thrilled to be here. Tell us about your role on the council now.
First of all, I'm very, very thrilled. Thank you so much. I am really excited and looking forward. And one of my goals is to work on projects that brings equity to the residents of the township. The projects that you heard from Mayor and also others, they are the projects that is going to enable for our community to come to the equity from health point of view, from education, early education, YMCA, and so forth. And hopefully we'll have additional employment as well that I'm hoping that we will provide to the residents of Township. I like to work with the businesses, small businesses, to see what they can do to hire more people from residents of our township. That will be one area that I will also be looking at. Just a couple of corrections. Now, I basically handed over my presidency of the Interfaith Council to Reverend Sonia Red. And she took that position. And but I'm really looking forward. I'm excited to work with great team that we have. You know, it's just amazing how wonderful, supportive these people are. But at the end of the day, all of us, regardless of our political affiliation, we need to come together and make this place, township, a better place for all. And I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
We welcome you aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
And last but not least, Mr. Ed Potosnik, who is very much involved in environmental protection for our community as well as the state. Tell us a little bit about that organization and the fact that you have now just been appointed as the new deputy mayor. Tell us about Ed Potosnik moving forward.
Well, first, I just want to say I'm humbled and honored to be deputy mayor, and I'm thankful to our former deputy mayor, Ram Ambarasan, for his work and those before. I think I'd put aside my work as my day job protecting the environment and more about what Franklin Township has done and can do to lead the state in preservation efforts. Almost 35% of Franklin is preserved open spaces, but we also know development pressures are quite significant, and it's causing more traffic and air pollution and things like that. So I think together the council has been very mindful of our land use policies and looking carefully at where things should go and how we should be limiting development while also providing, different kinds of services. So multi-uses, we want to have recreational opportunities, we want stores and, the ability to go and to shop locally. These are all different kinds of things we have to balance while protecting our quality of life. And I think everything that we do on council is related to protecting people's quality of life. It's education, it's making sure we have good infrastructure, and making sure that we're doing a good job with our land use and preserving as much open space as possible for future generations. And that's something I think we do as a township really well. We're also leading the way on clean energy initiatives with energy aggregation, helping people save money. We're going to go out to bid this spring. We hope to save people at least 5%, and
Wonderful.
that's going to be a big deal, and hopefully more. So I think that's something that's exciting and hopefully an opportunity for us.
Well, this is just an extraordinary council, Franklin, that we brag consistently about the diversity that we have in our community. And right here, on this level, right here, who did we just lose? Where's Kimberly? We have a council that represents so many different cultures. We have Mayor Philip Kramer, who's Jewish. We have Ram Ambarsan, who is Hindu. Ed Potasnik, who is the very first openly gay deputy mayor in Franklin Township. And we, of course, have Alex Karazi, who is Muslim. We have 2 women on the council. We have Shipa Udin, who is, I believe, she's also Muslim. She hails from Bangladesh. And Carl Wright, who's an African-American male. We have walked the talk with diversity here in Franklin Township. And this is your core group. Right here. These are the people who make your decisions, who you have entrusted to make the proper and appropriate decisions for Franklin Township. And these decisions are well placed. These people care. And we welcome them back to and into the Franklin Township government. Thank you all. This is PJ Parker, Franklin reporter and advocate. Happy to be back. Happy New Year, Franklin.